Hello, Facebook land. Hello, people out there in the dark. Or the light. It's still light out here. This is my Monologue Corner, I believe, number 14. I am very sorry I haven't been on lately. I've been very busy trying to establish myself job-wise. I will report that that is working out very well. I actually talked to an old employer of mine, and they are rehiring me. All is forgiven and moving on, you know. Hope everyone's doing okay. I went through my archives again of monologues and feel like I've done all the best ones already for you, and I don't want to bore you. So let's see. I tried to go through one play, but it looks like I really can't make all the lines go into a certain monologue here. By the way, I'm very sorry I'm late. I know I announced on Facebook I was going on at 7, but due to other people using the computer, I was being wise and not getting on there, so I apologize for my tardiness. I would like to do a little piece from a play I did about, oh wow, over 10 years ago. It's a play I've probably read from it before. It's called The Dixie Swim Club, if you can read that. I know it's backwards right now. Let's see. Oh, hello. Waving. Let's see. Yes, so I will read from the part of the character I played called Dinah. And Dinah, this was a great play. It's about 5 Southern women in North Carolina that get together every year that went to college together. They were on a Dixie Swim Club in college. And they all remained very good friends. And this is a wonderful play. It takes place every 5 years. And not to ramble on and on, but it's just a wonderful play about friendship and, you know, remembering who your friends are and who they aren't. But this play is really good. The character I played was a character named Dinah, who was kind of a hard-talking, wisecracking lawyer. Me playing a lawyer, funny. Who likes her martini shaker. And she never forgets her martini shaker. But she loves her martinis, and she is usually loaded when she goes to see her friends. So, let's see. And again, I apologize for my tardiness. Others were using the computer, so I was waiting patiently, trying to get on the computer. So, let's see. Oh, here we go. Now, this is kind of sad, but yet it's good. I like kind of, you know, I like things that are real to life, you know. Real life isn't always funny, but yet I like this because it kind of hits not close to home for me, but it's really good. So I will attempt my southern accent very well. Dinah is talking to probably one of her best friends named Lexi. Dinah says, "At the risk of jeopardizing my title of least sentimental friend, I should tell you that I already plan to be there in the hospital with you every day." Lexi says, "But how can you arrange that with your schedule?" "Well, you're not the only one who's kept a secret this weekend. I have one too. I left the firm a couple of weeks ago." Lexi says, "What? But your career is everything to you. That doesn't sound like you at all." "No, this is more like me than I've been in a long time. See, when Randall died, I put in tons of hours of overtime. Took cases I had no interest in, so I would have to think about my life. Then 2 weeks ago, I was cross-examining a witness, and I raised my hand to make a point. And somehow, my watch band got tangled in my pearls. Not your grandmother's pearls. No, the ones I bought when I was over in Malaysia. Anyhow, the strand broke, and all I could remember was watching the pearls drop to the floor, one by one. I just watched. It was like everything was happening to me in slow motion. Now, were these pearls freshwater or cultured, black or white? White, cultured, 16-inch strand. Just try to follow me along, okay? The next thing I knew, I was in the judge's chambers with paramedics standing over me. My assistant told me I'd been crawling around the courtroom sobbing, picking up each pearl. The judge called a recess, and I had a bailiff carry me out. You know, I bet it was a weak clasp. That happened to me before. Was it silver or gold? Would you forget about the damn necklace? You're missing the whole point of my story. Lexi says, no, I didn't. You had a life-changing experience. The pearls cascading to the floor clearly symbolized your release of the material and all the trappings of your career-driven life, that you were irrelevant to who and what you really are. Of course, your response wasn't quit the firm. What else could you have done? I haven't thought of it through completely. Randall used to say to me, when you turn 50, you're closer to the final curtain than the overture. But I believe that there's still time to search for whatever it is I'm meant to find. Randall didn't get that chance. So, I'm going to do it for the both of us. So, yeah, that's like bits and pieces of a monologue that you put together. So, I'll have to find another one. Forgive my phone, it's buzzing. So yeah, you know, that's, I played Dinah a long time ago, and it was a wonderful role, but it's kind of hard to kind of, you know, cut and paste it together and kind of put it together to make sense. So, hi John Tracy, hi Christine. Thanks for watching. Let's see. So, I drug out one of my favorite monologues, and I've read this before a long time ago. Passion Fish. I don't know if anybody of you guys know that movie. It's a great movie. It was with, now my mind's a blank. Mary McDonald, who played, Stands with the Fist and Dances with Wolves. She was in it. It's about an actress, in New York. She's a soap opera actress. And one night she gets in a cab, and the cab gets into a car crash, and she becomes, I believe, a paraplegic where she can't walk at all. And so basically her career is screwed. So she leaves New York and she goes back to her home. I believe, somewhere in Louisiana. She's from Louisiana, down by the bayou. And she goes back to her old house. She's alone. She doesn't have any kids or anything. So she does that self-pity thing where she feels like her life is over. Everything's pretty fucked up. Pardon my language. She's just really depressed, you know. This is not the way she wanted her life to go. So anyway, she ends up getting a caregiver to help her out. Who, I can't remember her name, great actress, but she ends up staying with her and they become really good friends. And then one day she has a bunch of her actress friends come and visit her. And one of the actress friends is named Nina, and she talks about her first audition in New York. And it's a great monologue. I'm sure people have seen videos on YouTube of other actors doing this monologue, but I love this. And I hope... Hi, everybody! Wow, a lot of people are watching me. That makes me feel good. Yeah, it's a great monologue. I recommend it to actresses that want to do something different, you know? Anyway, it's famously called The Anal Probe. I like stuff like this. This is pretty funny, so. I didn't ask for the anal probe. 4 years starving in New York, doing showcases I had to pay for myself. That was my first big break. My first feature. This, like, zero budget movie about people who were taken up into alien spaceships and given physicals against their will. I go in for the audition, and the director is really intense and mysterious. And he has me sit with my eyes closed and free associate, right? We do these improvs about the aliens representing our most primal fears. And great. Finally, some real acting. And then they tell me before I know it, I've got the part. Only I don't know what it is yet. But I'm so thrilled because this is my first big feature, you know? It's not a student film or anything. So the agent gives me my script, and I go through it looking for the part of Margaret that I have. And I got my yellow underliner, marker in my hand, only it's drying out. And finally, I get to the only one page with the corner folded over. And I'm in this therapy group of these people who have had these alien physicals. And I've got one line. I didn't ask for the anal probe. But I'm a professional, right? I'm prepared. I have a backstory on this woman. I knew that she had been to the hairdresser before she came to the therapy group. I knew that she didn't trust the guy who sat next to the fuchsia. I knew that she turned on the TV set, and the minute she got back to her apartment, just the sound of it. And I even had my boyfriend at the time, with a thermometer, you know? For the sense memory, right? I was loaded for fucking bear. So finally, it comes to the time to shoot the scene. And I do this one take with a wide shot, and they stop me before my line. I was really terrified that they were going to cut it. They move in for reaction shots, close-ups, mostly things that mean I had to go and sit outside because the camera is set up where my chair is. Well, by the time they got back to me, the crew is grumpy because it's late, and they're non-union, and they don't get paid extra for overtime. The lead actor's gone. He's got a shrink appointment, and I'm alone. And I'm staring at this piece of tape stuck to a stand next to the camera, and the director says, okay, let's try a few times without cutting it, and show me some different colors. I didn't ask for the anal probe. I didn't ask for the anal probe. I didn't ask for the anal probe. I did not ask for the anal probe. And that was it. So that's my famous anal probe from Passion Fish monologue. I love that monologue. I kind of know like maybe 25% of it, but it's a good monologue. So great movie, Passion Fish. It's really, it came out in '89, but it's a really good movie. It's one of my favorites. So that's it for now. I'm doing well. Just hanging in there like everyone else, wishing my life could be the way it used to be, going to theater and going out with my friends and, not having to wear masks and being able to hug and kiss people and not being so damn scared of everything all the time, But I still am under the belief that they will have something. Thank you. Hi, Yvette. Hi, sweetie. I do know one day that they're going to have something. They're going to have a vaccine. I just wish it was now, like everybody else. But one day at a time, and we can't lose faith. If you got to cry it out, cry it out. If you feel discouraged, that's okay too. If you feel that way, try to make yourself laugh. Try to be in the now and try to remember, hey, I'm okay. I'm fine. It's good. Life is good. If anyone is tested positive, do what you need to do. Be well. I pray everyone's okay, and all we can do is just take this all one day at a time and do what we're supposed to do, washing the hands, wearing masks, and all that. So, hope you liked tonight's monologue. I will have another one maybe in a couple of days. I'm going to try to have something different. So, anyway, love everybody. Thank you for listening, and Stay safe, stay well, and until next time,